Video games are now happening. Hi everyone, it's me again. I keep threatening I'm gonna stream Monster Hunter one of these days, and now I'm finally making good on it. We're here, it's the DLC, it's G rank. Sorry, Master rank. I keep forgetting it's not G rank anymore. It's just locked in now. This is... Hang on, where the fuck are we again? It's like Eldora or something. I forget. Basically, the story of this game is Malzeno is bad and made a big hole in the world. So they built all this stuff around the hole. So that way, if something bad comes out of it, something will be there to fight it. Now, it is worth mentioning... Well, forget this. Oh yeah, she's a princess and also your quest giver. She's not that important. I am Master Rank 5 right now. I think I'm really close to beating the DLC. Like, my friends and I, we went really, really hard on this. Because of that, I'm going to focus on the single-player content. Partially because it's new, but also because it's really, really cool. Here's the thing. I cannot guarantee there will be spoilers. I will not be... I mean, it's Monster Hunter. I know it's a game you can't really spoil necessarily, but I know some people want to be surprised by the new stuff. I will not be showing much of it at all, if any. But I can't guarantee there will be some visual spoilers if you're paying attention. If it does happen, I'll try to not point it out. But, like, case in point, I'm wearing layered armor based on my old armor set from Monster Hunter 4. The Great Sword is just the sword of these, like, knights that own this place, so that's not a big deal. My dog kind of looks like the main character from Cruelty Squad. And, of course, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. The Hedge Cat. I don't know. So this is Master Rank, which is what G Rank used to be called, where the big boy, bad, hard monsters come in. But the surprising thing is... It wasn't quite as hard as I was expecting. I mean, like midway through, it gets really, really tough. But the first, like, I don't know, maybe it's like because I had a good party that me and my friends were really well coordinated when we play this game. Maybe I just got lucky and we just blitzed through the early quests like it wasn't a big deal. But then we started getting to the Elder Dragons and we're like, oh, there it is. That's hard. And also, you know, stuff like Diablos and, you know... Wow, why is my game lagging? Hang on. Let me close out of some stuff. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of browser tabs open. I should probably not do that. What else is open? Discord, you can go. Why the fuck is Unity open? Cut that out. You know, it's not one of my streams unless something jank happens. It's okay. Close GOG. Oh, I really should have done this before I started. Sorry, guys. Am I still lagging? A little, but it's okay. It's whatever. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, so, I'm really far in the game, bordering on done. I will try to not spoil anything. I don't plan on fighting any of the big, like, new monsters here, except for maybe Espinaz, because he was shown in a trailer. The returning monster from Monster Hunter 2. He's kind of like Rathian, but he was all poison instead of sometimes fire. But there's this cool new feature here. I should just load into it, and you guys can see what I mean. What's one I need to do? I'm trying to find one that... I don't have any that... You know what? Hang on. Let's... I need Almudron stuff anyway, so let's go ahead and do this. So, you know, like normal, let me just go grab my shit and then eat something. And then I could show you pretty much what I'm going to be doing this entire stream. Because it's Monster Hunter, which means even though I don't plan on doing any story content, both for the sake of you guys and also my group who are waiting on me right now, there's still plenty of other grind I can do. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and watch this too. The new Dongo cutscene is great. I don't know if this makes me a degenerate, but like honestly, I would just eat the dough as is. Like it looks like a big purple pancake. It looks really delicious. There we go. I forget if dango are like rice balls or something or what, but it's like the game can't decide if they're like chewy like meat things or if they're like marshmallows. You still inhale those shits. Good job, Groose. Oh yeah, in case you're thinking my character is the most, when I was first getting into Monster Hunter, as far back as in 3 Ultimate, when I was first playing the game, for some reason when I was in the character creator, no, don't do that. I fell in love with the pompadour style that was in this game. Like, I just thought it was really, really silly. It also doesn't help, I was watching a lot of Space Dandy at the time. So I named my first character Groose and gave him a big red pompadour. And then it just kind of stuck. Like, every game that I play of Monster Hunter that has a pompadour, I just use it and I name him Groose. In fact, the only exception was I played as a girl in this game, because the one pompadour style that was DLC looked really bad. But then with Sunbreak, they brought back the glorious old pompadour, which means Groose is now back. The Groose is now loose. Anyway, let's quit putting this off. Jesus, it's already been 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. I ramble a lot. I'm really tired today. I didn't eat, and I realized, oh no, uh-oh, why is OBS talking to me about frame drops? What's going on? Skipped frames? Oh, jeez. Oh, well, too late now. We just gotta commit. So look, Rondine is here. As like a hunter, even though it's just me. I thought I don't have anyone else in the room, and this is one of the big new features of the game. She talks too, although like because I don't speak Japanese and I didn't have the captions open, I didn't understand it. So this game has what's called follower quests, where like basically you can go on quests with NPCs helping you, and they are real hunters. Like they have real gear on them. And they'll back you up. And the game isn't completely, like, unforgiving in that, like, they can't, like, fail the quest. And, like, if they run out of health, they just kind of leave for a while. But I don't know how much damage they do, because I assume that would make any quest with them easier. But some quests are still quite difficult. So I don't know. But it's a cool new feature, and also because you're helping out the characters in, you know, your actual town, you get a lot of cool stuff for doing their quests. So I've been saving a lot of them for a stream, so that way, you know, I'd have something to do without, you know, without the risk of spoilers. And, like, even though you're with these characters, they don't really talk about spoilery events either, or, like, the plot at large. They're like, oh, player character, I'm happy I finally get to hunt with you. And the coolest thing is, it makes you wonder, like, I forget if I ever talked about Monster Hunter Rise on stream, or if I even streamed it, or if it was back when I didn't feel like streaming. I had the feeling, I had a hunch with Monster Hunter Rise, because I really loved it, but, like, you could kind of feel Capcom struggling with work at home, because, like, it was missing a lot of stuff that had to be patched in later. And then stuff like this was like, oh, you have follower quests with Minoto and Hinoa, the quest girls from Kimura that have like an obvious crush on you, or with Fugen the Elder and stuff. And it's like, these are the kind of things that make you like a character in these games, you know? Of like just fighting alongside them and building up memories and all that good stuff. So it's like, it made me wonder, like, how much this stuff was planned for the game, but it is welcome to see, because it is cool. And I hope we can get more quests with, like, Yomogi and stuff. I know I have one of these for Utsushi, the weird Naruto ninja that keeps saying he's your senpai. Oh yeah, also it's worth mentioning, I'm fighting, like, Guts now. Maybe I should have shown that first. I forgot how much this game adds now. So, on top of being the master rank difficulty, there's a lot more wirebug skills that change how your weapons work. And possibly my favorite addition is Surge Slash on Greatsword, where it replaces your level 1 charge with goddamn Guts combos. And then, you know, once you do your combo, you can go into your charge attacks. which, you know, it seems like would be a bad deal because, you know, Greatsword doesn't have damage, but it's surprisingly fast. And also on top of that, it's it does pretty respectable damage. And since I'm the kind of greatsword player that likes doing like hit and run greatsword, where like, you know, he's about to attack, so I just get a couple of attacks in and then get hit anyway because I'm dumb. But it slots in very nicely with hit and run greatsword. And like I think it might do more damage. And like sure, it takes a little bit longer, but it's like it's more fun too. Because, like, since World, like, the kind of meta with Greatsword is basically spamming True Charge Slash, because that's just, like, bonkers damage. Hey, where the fuck are you going? We just got here. I don't know, Surge Slash actually feels like you're, you know, playing the game and, like, planning combos and doing dodges and stuff. Also, another thing I can talk about since it was in a trailer, Seragios is back in the game, which is one of my favorite monsters from Monster Hunter 4, and that's why I have an armor skill now that lets me sharpen when I dodge through attacks. Let me show that off real quick. Well, I got hit, but it worked anyway, because the skill's kind of jank in the best way. Of, like, I dodge into an attack, get hit, but the game goes, oh, guess you dodged, and, you know, gives me my sharpness back. It's kind of a bonker skill. I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes meta. I just used it because I love Seragios. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, that third hit on Surge Greatsword, it still kind of bangs, you know? Like, it does really good damage. I'm getting kind of concerned about the lag. I wonder if I should turn down settings real quick. I don't know, it's like ever since I reset my computer, I'm just not sure about my stream settings. Oh, if I dodged through that, I would have got some sharpness. But yeah, look, and also the cool thing is Rondine is now using a charge blade. Not charge... Wait, was she using a charge blade? Let me look at you, I kind of forget. Oh, she's using a switch axe. Okay. Because I guess, I had her using a greatsword before, and she used a sword and shield in some other quests. Maybe she just changes up her gear depending on the quest. And that's kind of cool. I know there's a different version of these follower quests where you can actually have a whole party of NPCs with you, and you can actually change their gear between, like, several different, like, variants. So, like, for Rondine, she could use, like, several different, Royal Order gears. And I don't think it really affects her efficacy. It'd pretty much just go with whatever you prefer. I really like for you to get out of there. Oh, and also she also dropped a fucking, Rondine dropped a shock trap. Because the NPCs are surprisingly smart. Like, one thing that kind of rules is, like, if the monster goes to sleep, they'll start dropping bombs on their head. So, like, they kind of do what real players do. Or, like, if the monster is weak, they'll drop a trap with the expectation you'll drop, like, trank traps. It's, like, it's kind of great. There we go. There's Blade Scale Hone. Honestly, one of my favorite skills in the game. Like, I will probably just load up Diablos just so I can show off how fun this can be. Alright, I guess I'm gonna just bully the tail now. Hi, cutie Momo. Hey, Kumamushi, it's nice to see you. I hope you're doing alright. I hate that move. It always gets me. And, like, the cool thing is, even though Surge style, like, Surge Slash, removes your greatsword charges, kind of, like, there's still ways to go through it quickly. Like, if you do a jump attack, you could still go back to your normal... God damn it. Your normal greatsword combo. So if I need a charge attack, like, right now, it still kind of works. It's really great. Like, I love these. Like, Monster Hunter Generations, you could tell, did a lot of the same things. Because, like, a lot of the ultimate skills in Monster Hunter Generations just became part of the moveset in this game. I love Monster Hunter's recent trend of crazy experimentation are optional unlocks that you can try and use if you like it. And, like, I hope Oh, Jesus, that was quick. Zarek Windcaller, thanks for the host. I really appreciate it. Imp Raid. Oh no, is it an Imp Encounter? That's a boomer ass reference. I don't expect anyone to get. Imp Raid. Oh no, it's beginning. Fountain Stranger, Ferris Axel, Cataclysm Rising. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Been busy with more people moving in. 8 people in one household is normal, right? No, Jesus Christ. That's gotta be, like, really packed. Like, I remember growing up, I had myself, my 2 brothers, 2 step-siblings, and my parents. And, like, even in, like, a decently sized house, that felt, like, suffocating. And also, you know, I live in an apartment with, like, 2 other people, and that feels like a lot. I can't imagine living with that people. It'd be like a house party, like, every day. Oh yeah, I forgot Almudron's gunk hurts. It's a big house. Okay, that's fair. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like... I don't know. I like my space, so it's like, for me, it's like a house with 8 people, like, better be like a mansion. God, I really don't like Almudron. I probably shouldn't have started with him. But I need his plates really bad for, like, something. Oh, he's going to sleep. Oh, that was lucky. I finished my combo before he woke up. Let's see if Rondine will do the thing. No, she's fighting Garand Golem. What are you doing? I like the AI, but it's not perfect. And I need to, like... I need to set off these bombs before Garand Golem does something. Or, like, the roar wakes him up. Yeah, like, most times the AI is either, like, you don't pay attention to them, which is a good thing. Like, you don't have to babysit them. Or they back you up on whatever you're doing. Or they do cool stuff, like they use a life powder when you're low on health. But sometimes the AI gets kind of confused, and that's... It's not as annoying as it sounds, because even, you know, Garand Golem isn't one of the, like, objectives. Like, at least he didn't get in the way while I was sleep bombing Almudron, so it's whatever. I mean, it's still more stuff than I could do on my own. We have 7 bedrooms? Jesus Christ, do you guys live in a mansion? That's kind of nuts. Whoa. Don't do that. Here, take one of these. You're in shock and ball torture. I want that tail really bad, too. Blade Scale Hone rules, guys! I really can't get over it. Like, I was trying to look up some mix sets using Saragios, and I didn't find any. Unless they're just on the Monster Hunter Reddit or something. There we go. I think it's straight up underrated. It's really great on Gunner too, because if you get it to proc, it reloads your whole clip. It's really great. It doesn't have wings, but the pool is nice. Fucking hell, you guys have a pool? Are you sure you don't actually live in a mansion, Kuma? That's kind of insane. I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm, like, extra brain rot today. I've been running around, like, pretty much all day. Because, like, I had to go see the doctor and for nothing serious. It's just, I like having, like, checkups, and I wanted my antidepressants again. And, so I was doing that, and then I was like, well, I'm down the road from the Asian market anyway, so fuck it. I'll just bike over there, because I haven't been there in ages. Bastard. Okay. So I do that, and then I finally get home, and then my brother comes home, and he's like, oh my god, our friend's birthday is on Tuesday, we gotta go buy something for her. So we grab our other brother, and we go all over town trying to do some shopping for her. I get home, and I realize, like, an hour before the stream, like, I literally haven't eaten anything, like, all day. And I'm about to, like, fall over. So I basically inhale a Baconator and turn on the stream, so I'm still kind of waking up right now. Like, I know it's probably bad for you, but, you know, I'm dumb. Oh yeah, this is one of the new monsters, Goran Golem. He's kind of like, he's like a big rock monkey. He kind of looks like Andros, but like if he was like a rock person. He's cool. His gear looks kind of great. Why am I attacking you? Oh yeah, I guess I can get your parts. Alright, and then let's bonk you. So that way we can now attack the guy I actually want to get. Oh, he's almost dead already. Let's just Hulk smash him. So the cool thing is all the new monsters are like universally good for wyvern riding. Because in the original game, there were just some like real stinkers. Like, Kezu wasn't very good. What was he called? The big monkey, Bashantin, was awful. So was, oh wow. Goran Golem just killed him. Alright, let's go grab all the shinies, I guess, while he goes to town. Golem thick G. Alright. Good job, team. If I don't get any plates, I'm gonna cry. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna get a mantle or something. This is always the part of like every... Oh, I got something new. That's kind of cool. After how long I've been playing this game, that's kind of more surprising. This is the point in every Monster Hunter game where there's like so many rare items you need that like no matter what gear you want to make, it's like you will be grinding this game. You're going to be grinding for something and it's going to be painful. But you know, I'm lucky and I have a group of people I like playing with, which does wonders to help. Oh, here's a weird quirk of this game. Actually, no, I should probably show it off. Let me stay on my dog. No, it didn't play it. So these are the same animations from Monster Hunter Rise default, although my dog's glasses look really funny. So like normally if you hang from a wire bug, it skips that. But like with these follow requests, you have, of course I get its rare drop. God damn it. I just need a plate. But with these follow requests, you get new versions of those animations with the character you did the quest with. So it figures that when I turn on the stream, they don't go. Okay. Ooh, the Argosy is full. So this stuff isn't terribly different. Aside from everything being in one place, which is already way more convenient, and you don't have to go through a loading screen like in Kimura, there's this new... What is it called? You can use the X button to quote, engage in backroom deals, which pretty much all that does is it allows your, like, pet doing this stuff to come back with more items and, like, rarer items. And it doesn't cost anything, so there's really no reason not to do it. Like, just in the background. Even though pretty much for now, it's like you get a cool pirate set and there's, like, nothing else you can do with it. Meowcenary, same thing. I think they made it worse in this game because you could still send out your cat to go get monster parts, but most of what they get is just like scraps to make pet gear, so you can't really send them out to get monster materials for your stuff anymore. You just have to hunt, and it's kind of less good. It's still fine for what it is, but I don't use it much. What else is different? There's a lot of new stuff now. Now, let me go look at my box. Hopefully there's something there that's no spoilerinos. You know what? There's probably spoilers. Let's not do that. Let me just load up another quest before I screw up and show something I'll regret. Let me just say, this expansion is... I liked Monster Hunter Rise a lot, but everything that this DLC brings in is pretty much what I wanted out of it. And, you know, they're doing the same thing Monster Hunter World did, where, you know, with this expansion's release, there's, like, armor that goes alongside it that, you know, hey, here's some cheat armor that lets you speed through the game so you can get through the expansion. So if you want to get through, like, the really good stuff in the game, you could just do that. What do I want to fight? I just did Almudron, which is annoying, so let me do something a little more fun. Let's do Show against Centaur, because he's new, and this also shows off the being able to build your squad. So we could use Fiorane, who is the sister of Rondine, the Argosy girl in Kimura. She's pretty cool. I like having her on the team because she could use a greatsword, so that's just good damage in theory. There's Luchika, who is dedicated gunner, and there's Jai, who I keep wanting to use Charge Blade on him in the hopes that he'll eventually KO the monster. Actually, you know what? Here, hang on. Rondine can use a Charge Blade now, so let's just double up on Charge Blade. And if they get a KO, I'm gonna lose it. Anyway, let's... Oh, don't do that. I still need my max potions, because I'm bad. Okay. I'm just looking at Imp Raid in the chat. That's really funny. I don't know why. Something about that is just... It's just getting me. It's making me think of a comic called Oglav, and that's the most I could say on Twitch. Oh yeah, another thing I've since learned while playing this game. Here's a hot tip. The percentages for getting food skills are bullshit. It's like bordering on XCOM brutal. Of like, you can have a 90% chance of getting a skill and still not get it. So do Motley Mix, where pretty much you just turn like basic items into other items. And then you get this cute little cutscene, and then you get your item. But that's not the reason you do it. Because if you reload the area and go back to the tea shop, then this cat will give you Dongo tickets, which make your food skills pretty much guaranteed. So, like, a food skill that'll have 50%, like, proc rate will have, like, 90 to 100. And you kind of, and I just kind of can't hunt without them. Because after you get, like, 50 or whatever of them, you could just use it without thinking. It's great. Look how cool you boys are. Look at that Charge Blade. I really want it. That's kind of sick. Damn ads. I'm a sub. Why? Shit, I forgot to turn off ads. I'm so sorry. I also forgot to block some of the bad, like spam bots coming around. It'll be fine since I'm a nobody and nobody cares, but I hope that doesn't, you know, pan out. I did block the really bad one. I remember I didn't stream last week because I was kind of spooked by, there was some guy going around, apparently he was stealing credit cards and then, like, donating, like, $10,000 to streamers and then charge backing them. So that, because PayPal is, like, fucking stupid, and, like, when somebody buys something and they do a chargeback, it's on the seller to pay for the fees, rather than, like, every other business ever, and it being the buyer's responsibility. So this, like, asshole was going around stealing credit cards and, like, donating, like, shit tons of money and charging back just to, like, put people in shitloads of debt. I made sure to ban that guy, because, like, him and, like, all his known alts were, like, all over Twitter for a while. But even then, like, all the same, I blocked him anyway and didn't stream on the weekend, because I was really hoping that, like, it would just shake itself out after a while. Because I'm not sure if what he was doing was a crime, but I get the gut feeling it should be. Anyway, back on focus, this is Centaur. He's a cool big sharp crab, and if he hits you, you start bleeding. Which means, like, any action you do, like running or attacking or, like, evading, will start damaging you, and it adds up really, really quick. And the best way to heal it is either to eat well-done steak, which takes forever. You can eat a sushi fish, which is faster, but... you know, it's a consumable resource, and I'm not sure where to get them, aside from fishing. Or just crouch for, like, a second, and it takes about the same amount of time as sushi fish. With the downside being you're just a sitting duck. But honestly, with Monster Hunter, it's easy to get, like, a second to breathe. I'm gonna get bled. There we go. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, that's one hit, and it still does a decent slab of meat. Oh, he's not gonna give me a break. Yeah, there we go. Now the bleed is over. Yeah, that shit is awful. Dude, it's so fucked up. It's like, I don't know what possesses people to do these things. Really, I hate the spin to win attack. I kind of love it because it looks really silly. I wonder if we can see his penis. We'll see in a bit. Was he asleep? Oh, he's asleep. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gave both my cats sleep weapons, so that's why that keeps happening. Alright, let's see how smart you boys are. Yeah, hell yeah, Fiorane. What about you? Are you gonna drop bombs, or are you just gonna watch? What do I even hire you guys for? Alright. Boom. I don't know, but that's a thing of like, I'm not sure how much damage your AI party members are doing, but like dropping a bomb is real damage, so like there's no way it's getting fudged, you know? There it is! There's the Venus! Oh, he's in the trap. So we'll see it in a bit. But thankfully, the giant enemy crab's weak point is exposed. There it is, it's the back penis. I don't know why it's even like that. Like, Centaur is a returning monster from other games, and I don't remember it having that. It just looks really... It looks like a big monster penis. I know that sounds immature, but it's like, I can't unsee it. I really want to... No, let me look at the crab cock, dude. I just want to look at it. It's really funny. No, you don't. I'm gonna get killed if I don't pay attention. On his back, too. Like, is this supposed to be his brain or something? Oh, yeah, and Anjanath is back. I still hate him. But actually, we can make something good out of this. I was hoping to jump off my dog, but I screwed it up. I really want to mount you. There we go. Thankfully, they kept that thing where monsters that aren't the focus on the quest are, like, hilariously easy to mount. So it's pretty much just free damage, especially since, like, I think the Nepteron crab enemies are all weak to fire. So Anjanath is just a pretty good call in general. Where are you? Giant enemy crab. Also, he got a new shell, which is cool. He has, like, 2 different new shells he can get, which is a really fun detail I appreciate. That's a peanut! Yeah. I literally, I was like that one GIF, man, when that came out, and I was like, that's just a penis. I should probably stop talking about cocks before my channel gets deleted or something. Why the fuck are you people watching this? Also, I could have swore Anjanath did fire attacks during his big rage move. Please break. Okay. I love the way he moves around. He has that, like, big, I'm gonna get you energy to him. I can't believe that just missed me. There we go. Case in point, I had blue sharpness, and after 2 dodges, I'm back up to purple sharpness. The skill is awesome. Come on, give me more. I did it too soon. Oh well. I'm just gonna break your back again. I'm like the Iron Sheik. I'll fuck you, break your back, and make you humble. There we go. God, it looks just so wrong. I don't know why it looks like that. I think I realized why I keep getting got by that move. Because he hunches down like he's about to jump. And instead he just starts, like, turning into, like, a carousel. Take that. Also, again, the AI is smart because they're all aiming for the big weak point. So, like, Capcom really did a good job. Like, I think it was Pat who was talking about this, that streamer I keep talking about, but, like, I legit wonder how much of this stuff's gonna show up in Dragon's Dogma 2, because this AI is, like, surprisingly competent. And, you know, like the pawns and... Jesus, they did over 1,000 damage. That's quite good. And, you know, like the pawns in Dragon's Dogma, when they die, it's not the end of the world. Oh, I thought you were leaving. Oh, but he got a new Gravios shell. That's cool. what's weird? Even though this expansion adds a bunch of stuff, and also it adds some like quality of life stuff, like getting on your dog was like weirdly jank, and they polished that up really good. I didn't really notice any nerfs when I started playing again, because like I kind of dropped the game for a while before Sunbreak came out. All the stuff I use is still pretty good. To the point where I was like midway through G rank before I switched out of my high rank armor because it was just good enough. I don't know. This has been a really enjoyable G rank. I remember when, sorry, Master rank. I keep forgetting it's called Master rank now. I remember when Master rank was added for Monster Hunter World, and well, he's asleep again. I don't have any more bombs though, so what about you, Fiorain? All right, fine, whatever. You know, if I were smart, I probably would have switched to my charged. Oh yeah, here's another big feature of the game. Well, not this. There you go. You can do skill swaps, and now look, I'm back to the normal greatsword moveset. And it doesn't even cost anything to do. If anything, there's like some armor skills that proc when you do a swap skill. Which is just kind of great, you know? It really encourages you to like really like make like the build of your dreams pretty much. Because like while I liked the switch skill system, it felt a little too limiting in many ways. Whereas like now it's like you have 2 whole loadouts and you can just switch them whenever you want, depending on the situation. Wait, what was that thing I just ran by? Oh, it's just a bitter bug. I thought there was another marionette spider. Which is another new feature of this game. I'm going to show it off in like 2 seconds. Oh, where did he go? Did I just go like the complete wrong way? Oh well, he's dying. It doesn't really matter. Oh, and also you can still drift on your dog. It's still great. Is he? Oh, he's up on that mountain. Thankfully, you can still ninja up shit. There he is. So first, let's go give him a little love tap. Cool. And then this is the marionette spider. It's the item where it's like, hey, do you guys remember the clutch claw? No, I totally missed. How could I have missed? I had like all the time in the world to aim it. Oh well, just as expected for me. Oh, there was a cool, unique interaction where like Jai dropped a trap and then he did like a gesturing emote for you to like come towards him. That's really cool. All right, crab defeated. And like, look, they have little dialogues between the characters. That's really nice. Oh yeah, whoops. So Fiorain's thing is that she is like the like honorable knight type character. Jai is that archetype where he's like the newbie that really wants to prove himself. Except unlike like the ace cadet in Monster Hunter World and in Monster Hunter 4, he's not a fuck up. At least not yet. It's just cozy stuff so far. I guess another weird thing about this, speaking of Monster Hunter World, is even though there's a lot of story, the cutscenes look a lot better than they did in Vanilla Rise. Which feeds into my theory that, you know, COVID was, you know, an issue during development. But also, like, there's way less story in this than Monster Hunter World, which I'll take as a good thing. Because every Monster Hunter game has pretty much the same plot. And, like, I appreciate Monster Hunter World trying to have a plot, but it just wasn't engaging and it took forever. So like this is just like, it gives you it's a classic Monster Hunter game pretty much. It gives you enough to like tell you why you're doing stuff, and then it brings you back to the good stuff. I probably should be crafting stuff, but it's like, honestly, it's like I'm so scared to go into my inventory because I don't want to Well, actually, here, you know what? If you want to look away from your screen, I'm gonna go change my inventory real quick. Because if there's another thing I like even more than this, because, like, Surge Style Greatsword was something I didn't know I wanted. Like, I hope, like, original Greatsword never goes away. But, like, I mean, people, like, overall seem to love Surge Style Greatsword. It's just a really new and really fun way to play the game. If you main Greatsword, that is. But the biggest change that I was expecting going to release is pretty much the de-nerfing of Heavy Bowgun. Actually, no, I should probably just go in the training room and show off a bunch of the new stuff. Let's see, I'm good on ammo. Wait, who wants to talk to me? Oh yeah, that's the weirdest thing. Since everything is in Elgato, but there are still characters that will want to talk to you. Wait, what? Thank you for accepting the quest, and now that you've witnessed my skill, what do you think of me as a hunter? I gotta be honest, I already don't remember hunting with you. I did occasionally and covertly borrow the training area, but my instincts have dulled. More training is the only answer. I'd like to do another quest. I want to give you this by thanks. I trust you'll find it useful. The Royal Order's Glaive. I do kind of want to see that a bit. You want to? Oh, she wants to talk to me again. What are we gonna fight now? I appreciate your help with the little warming up exercise before. It's crass of me to ask, blah blah. Let's go questing. What are we doing? Oh, cool. Now I'll have help if I need to grind Nargacuga. You know what's weird? The trailer did show there was a new subspecies of Nargacuga. I actually haven't fought him yet, which is kind of like amazing that like I'm so far in Master Rank and I haven't seen all the new stuff yet. Oh yeah, right. I was going to the training room. Speaking of. So here's the thing about bowgun that I really love. So it's the same as normal heavy bowgun. You have your special ammo. You can do the Mordaka. It's great. Always a fun time. However, one of the first new skills that are a game changer. So to illustrate, critical distance, right? So your ammo has an efficacy range. Actually, maybe this is a bad example. I think the special ammo... Nope, there we go. That's its maximum range. So when you see the little inner circle, that means you're within your ammo's range. But if you go outside of that, you can shoot them, but at a drastically reduced ammo. So instead, let's use Rising Moon. It has this really long-lasting ring of light, and now suddenly, my shots that go through it have insane range. Like, seriously, I have to go, like, almost across the arena for it to, like, not be in range. And I'm way far away, way safe from it, and I'm doing full damage. It's completely bonkers. Like, case in point, here's spread ammo, which is... Oh, that's very out of range. I would have to get closer. Okay, so it's still pretty far range, but... They were insane, and they made that skill cost only 1 wire bug, so I could just spam it forever. Case in point, let's just use another one, and now we're in critical distance, again. With the shotgun ammo, that's supposed to be close by. Now, generally, you're not going to want to do it, because, you know, you're going to want all your pellets to hit the weak point anyway. But the fact that this works is just nutty. It's really funny. But say if you really wanted to pump damage into a monster, and you have time, and also if you really hate recoil and bowguns deviating, all you have to do is hold the trigger, and then boom, 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 boom. I just shot him like 5 times, and it didn't use any clips. Because Siege Mode, which was a feature of bowguns before Monster Hunter World, is now back. And it has been nerfed. There's now a temperature gauge to keep you from spamming shots infinitely like you could in old games. But like, depending on the ammo type, like normal shot, you can just hammer off shots like it's nothing. And if you, as long as you don't let it overheat, the temperature actually drops really drastically. Like, you don't want to, like, let your gun overheat. Because if you do that, then it takes way longer for the gauge to drop. And, you know, you can still do shots like normal, but, like, you know, You could be having more fun. Like, see, case in point, just now did the gauge start dropping. And I've been playing so much more bowgun than I used to, because boom, 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 boom. It's so good. It's so nutty, and you do such good damage, too. Unfortunately, there's no new ammo types, and I miss Cannon Shot from Monster Hunter Generations. I really wish they'd bring back the special ammo types from that game, but sadly, they have yet to make a return. Anyway, I could show off some other stuff, but I'll do that when I get bored of weapons. Actually, what? No, I'm dumb. Let me actually do a decent showcase. What's something else I should show? I don't really have any more dedicated builds. I'm just gonna use my bowgun build. Oh yeah, here's the Royal Greatsword. This is something you see Rondine use in all the cutscenes, and it looks pretty sick. It probably is one of my favorite shields in the game. What's Falling Shadow again? Oh, I don't remember if I equipped new skills. Let me just do that real quick. Let's see. That's an old skill. That's an old skill. That's new. So normally when you do bowgun or not bowgun, when you do a sword and shield combo, it's just pretty much this. Nope, I actually have it equipped. So your normal like Y buttons end there pretty much. But with this one, you get like a new combo extender. Not that one. It's the thrust. The twin blade combo. It's pretty okay. I like it, but I still go into the normal like bread and butter for sword and shield, which is pretty much this. Just out of habit, you know? What's the cool thing Sword and Shield has? Oh yeah, here's the big one that I'm actually shocked I didn't equip. So, oils are back. Speaking of Monster Hunter Generations, if you pull out your sword... Wait, I need to switch skills. There we go. So if you hit B, if you hit the Wirebug B button, you use Destroyer Oil. And that pretty much gives you temporary part breaker on your sword and shield. And also you just do more damage, and it's just sick. And even better because, as I mentioned, switching skills is free. It doesn't last very long, unfortunately, but you destroy your oil, and then switch skills. Now I can use other skills with this. Yeah, like Sword and Shield just got a lot of good stuff. And honestly, having oils again, which was pretty much defining for Sword and Shield and Monster Hunter Generations, it's really welcome to see it again. I really should have set it to Infinite Wirebugs. I kind of forgot. Let me just do that real quick. So you can just do stuff like this. But you probably can't. Well, actually, you could if you had 3 wire bugs. So that you would probably want to do it in reverse. But, you know, that's something you can do. It's very cool. And also there's Shield Bash. So say if I wanted to hit them in the head really hard. Basically, you get like a stinger, right? Like, you just rush in with your shield, and you do like really good KO damage. So, like, Sword and Shield, like, on top of, like, all the versatility that Sword and Shield brings to, like, party hunts, you can, like, kind of do double duty with your hammer users and your charge blade users and help KO the monster, like, all the time. It's really great stuff. Sword and Shield isn't much different from the original game, but it got some changes that I really, really like. So far, Surge Greatsword is easily my favorite, because it just changes how you play it, but it's just really... And, you know, of course, heavy bowgun playing like it used to, pretty much, is just my favorite. It's so good. Let's do reverse blast. and Bullet Barrage. So once again, Gun Lance isn't much changed. However, it did get some great changes this game in that you can replace your charge shot with a goddamn jetpack and chain them. If you've slept on Gun Lance and Monster Hunter Rise, I heavily encourage you to give it a try. It is so much fun. But the new things it got was Bullet Barrage, where pretty much you rush in and you just fire every round you have. I'm seeing like people use it for speed runs. It's that good. And also Reverse Blast. As if the jetpack wasn't good enough. Oh, whoops, hang on. Can I have both the jetpack moves equipped? I probably should have just done that. Let's see. No, I don't. Oh, yeah, you can't have both. Okay. So yeah, now Gunlance can have like insane mobility where like say if I wanted to get in. Oh wait, no, that's charged shelling. Hang on, that's not right. Let me just switch it to both. So I forget what I have equipped fairly often. So if I have the wrong thing equipped, then I'll just do the. So like honestly, with Gunlance, you can just fly over to the monster, and then if you have a wire bug and it gets too hot, you can just get out of there. It's really awesome. Although it does really incentivize normal Gunlance, because, you know, you get more shots to do the fun stuff. Whoops. Oh, I guess if you do Bullet Barrage without a full clip, it reloads first, which is kind of cool. Like, it's so ridiculous. And it makes sense for Gun Lance, since you're firing, like, a lance with a big fucking cannon in it. But, like, it's so unique and fun. It's the kind of thing where, like, I feel like I could have had it ages ago, and it would have been very welcome. Alright, what else did I get? Unfortunately, I didn't really fuck around with most of the weapons in the game. I did mess around with... Oh, don't look at that one. You'll do. Alright, what did Switch Axe get? It got some cool stuff also. So for one, you could change the draw attack to this really cool overhead slam, which is really, really good for catching tails. It's better than, like, the little putsy, like, you know, side swipe. But in exchange, it does more damage. It's slower, but it does more damage. And, you know, it's good for hitting those weird places. You can also do wire step to just quickly get around. It's really, really fun and really, really stylish. And you can just go into Morph Slash right away also. Whoops, hang on. Oh yeah, also you can dodge out of skill swapping, which is just cool. Oh yeah, there we go. Great, I forgot, Switch Axe has a counter now. Because, you know, people got jealous of Longsword having, like, counters up the wazoo. And don't worry, this expansion adds more of them. But now, Greatsword has a counter, Longsword, or not Longsword. Well, Longsword does have more counters. Switch Axe has a counter, Heavy Bowgun has a counter. Everybody gets a counter. It's just fun. It's great. But anyway, that's enough demoing stuff. I want to actually play the game again. Oh yeah, also I got around to making one of my favorite bowguns in the series. This is the Tigrex Heavy Bowgun, aka just its fucking head, but with the Quake shotgun inside of it. Oh, that's fun. Anyway, what should I do now? Let me try doing one of the harder ones. Uh... I haven't fought Pyre Ragnakaki yet, or Kadaki. Let's go ahead and do that. It's the big fire spider, which don't worry if you're arachnophobic. I am too. But they do something with the spider enemies in this game where it doesn't look like a spider. It barely is a spider. It's more of just like a normal bug that breathes fire. But, you know, characters call it a spider because I don't know. I don't know. I'm severely arachnophobic and I can manage. Also, once again, Hunter meal tickets are the shit. They're so good. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so stuffed up. I'm worried my voice might be, like, screwed up also. Like, I was fine all day, and, like, the moment I started streaming, I'm like, oh, my nose is a little runny. I don't know, it wouldn't be me if there wasn't something. Oh yeah, right, hang on, I have to hit my special... I have to load my special bullets. Yeah, there we go. Although the nice thing is, for better and for worse, actually Ragna might be underground. No, wait, if I go this way, I'll still get there quick enough. So even though I mentioned the AI party members are surprisingly smart, they don't really stay away from you. They'll kind of veer off on their own when there's monsters around, as you saw before with Garangolm and Almudron. But out here, they won't like go on ahead and fight the monster. They could do another thing that's awesome, but we'll get to that when it happens. In fact, I'm kind of surprised it didn't happen already. But I'm gonna go out of my way to avoid something in the hopes that it'll happen. You'll see what I mean. You'll like it. It's cool. Anyway, there's the big fire spider. I'll just shoot him in his gross face. Oh yeah, I forgot you could roar. I thought bugs don't have lungs. Or maybe they do and they just have like weird lungs. Mordaka feels as good as ever. Oh yeah, it's not a new armor skill or anything, but if you are on the fence about playing bowgun, make sure you get the skill spare shot, because it just gives you like free shots just fairly often. It's a lot more fun. Oh, he's going to sleep already. Jeez, I didn't think my cat and dog weapons would be this good. Oh yeah, and also, like, on top of them being surprisingly smart... Or, well, maybe not. Where's your bombs? Oh, one of them set it off. Well, okay, I guess. No, I rolled too early. It's okay, I'm gonna do my shotgun blast on his big, weird egg sack. The weird thing about this monster, or at least the standard version, because I haven't fought this version, but so far it's been pretty much the same. Its windups are on really weird timings. So, like, I keep thinking I'm ready to dodge it, or I'm trying to dodge at the last second so I can proc the Seragio skill. But then that happens, and that's new. Okay. So he just gets a big Dark Souls 2 AoE, and that's cool. I don't know what he's aiming at, but I'm just getting a lot of great, much appreciated free shots on him. Oh, and he can also ram with his butt now. I guess that's cool. Oh yeah, do you see what I mean? I procced Blade Scale Hone, and now I have a full clip. It just rules. I should probably be using Pierce ammo, because he's a really big boy. And also I could show off the new Rising Moon skill. Because it's the constant problem with bow gunners is that the trade-off for using a gun is you have greatly reduced defenses. So you can just kind of get out of dodge, throw up a moon. I said throw up a moon, there we go. And then just have fun. Like, I'm just completely out of range of his attack. Oh, I overheated because I wasn't paying attention. Holy shit. You know the thing I was just saying about bowgunners having no defense? Like, most of my deaths were me just getting overzealous with my bowgun. Oh, well, let's just get back to it. Oh, yeah, and of course, even though, like, the other two were fine, since I died, they're now here with me. And, you know, I get to do the time-honored ritual of the Walk of Shame back while chugging Armor Skin and Demon Drug. That ram skill is really, like, scary, actually, because, like... Oh, cool, my moon's still here. It lasts a really long time. Ah, it just wore off. That sucks. But, like, most times, like, a monster, you're pretty safe when you're behind them. But, like, with this guy, it's like, you can't really tell the wind-up. Well, you can't really tell the wind-up when he's behind you. And that was what got me. I'm gonna get hit. There goes my health. Like I said, since your squad's really good at healing you, it's nice. And while he's... Whoa. There's the explosion again. Oh, I don't care. I'm just out here vibing. Oh, I thought I dodged in time. Uh-oh. Why'd I dodge into that? That was really not smart. Not this time. Alright, let's go back off. Nope, not... Okay. I noticed the thing. It's like he has little horns on his butt, and you can tell that they, like, go up when he's about to do it. Ah, not again. That is almost like a one-shot. It's kind of nuts. You know... Hey, you know the thing I was saying about, oh, Master Rank was easy for the most part, and then, like, I think around this tier is when the really hard monsters started coming out. It's like, Ragnarok was really weird, like, even on a good day, and they just made him even weirder. Like, it reminded me of people complaining about the Dancer in Dark Souls 3, because they designed it to be weird. Oh, there he comes again. Wait, why do I have Blast Blight? Can we, like, stop that? There we go. Oh, that's what happened. You shot a thing. Okay. It's okay. Let me just hammer Pierce shot into you. So the one downside is, like, higher tier shots, like Pierce and Spread, and especially all the explosive shots, they will heat up your gun really, really quick. But, and same with Pierce ammo, but, normal shot and other lower rarity shots, they can be hammered out from siege mode really, really fast. Like, I'm not used to the... Oh, wow. Jai just dropped a pitfall trap, and it may have saved my life. You see what I mean? Like, this AI is shockingly good. Like, in a weird way, it makes me excited for Dragon's Dogma 2, to, like, see, like, how much of this AI is just repurposed from that project. Wait. Oh, I'm using... I was wondering, why am I out of critical distance? Oh, that's a very big lava egg. I don't want to get touched by that. Too bad. No. Don't want to touch it. Oh, he's also using flaming webs now. That's actually kind of awesome. Oh, but the lava sack takes way more damage now. Oh my god, that damage. I'm not even using my moon because I keep getting chased by him. I know that was probably kind of a waste, but it's like, he can, like, do 90% of my life bar. I want my health to be good. There you go. Good job. Goodbye, lava egg. You will be missed. I liked your damage. I mean, I liked the damage I could do on you. I didn't like the damage on me. Weird, it's not even a weak point anymore. Oh. I literally saw that coming, and I did nothing to stop it. Whoa, hang on. Alright. Take that. Oh, that explosion at least is telegraphed to all hell. Now that I know to look out for it, at least I'm getting hit by it way less. You're so weird looking. Like, you don't trigger the primal fear in me, but man, you're still so weird. I don't know if I ever liked the spider enemies in the series, and that's besides the obvious of my fear of spiders. I mean, like, they're usually, like, they're strange and they have, like, weird gimmicks, but I wouldn't call them fun, really. In fact, that can kind of go for all the insect enemies in this series. It's like Celtis and Celtis Queen were fucking annoying. I don't know how that didn't hit me. That was so free. I don't know how there could be a bug. Like, aren't bugs, like, super flammable because of their exoskeleton? So, like, I don't know how a lava spider would work without just turning into a big, giant pile of tinder. Unless we're just full on in Pokemon rules of, like, it's an animal and it does fire because it does. But, you know, don't let me stop their fun. Oh yeah, Fiorine did the thing I wanted her to do. Oh, Jai is down. Oh, and you can lend them a hand also to get them back in the fight. So Fiorine just left and she grabbed Tigrex to mount it, and she's just doing it. She's doing it right. So it really does feel like the next best thing to having a full party. Which, honestly, it feels like an appeal for people who don't have a group of people to play with. Like, hey, now you have these really good bot partners to help you grind some of the harder quests. Now, it's not the same thing, and I don't think you can't progress the story doing this. But it's a cool new feature that I appreciate. Especially since there definitely were times when I wanted to play the game, but like the rest of my crew couldn't get on. So I just do these quests to get the thing I need. Hey, I'm not done with you. Alright, but thankfully, since Rondine, Fiorine mounted the thing, now I can get new Ragnakaki stuff. Or Pyre Kadaki, sorry. Whoa. Lich King, thank you for following. I really appreciate it. Good job. Alright. Time for more Daka. I thought I heard somewhere that the Wyvern Heart Daka was supposed to do KO damage. But I've been... Oh, Jesus. I got hit by it again. That's so dumb. What was I saying? I thought it was supposed to do KO damage, but I haven't been noticing it. Well, I'll just let it recharge again. You know what does do KO damage? Sticky ammo. I don't know. I seriously can't get over. I'm underselling how much I love the siege mode being put back in this game. I forget what they call it, but it's just siege mode from the old games with extra steps. Because, like, you can charge up your shots with heavy bowgun, but it just felt like you were playing suboptimally if you wanted to hammer off shots, and it's just slower and less fun. Whereas just this, it just, it feels so rewarding. Except I'm using sticky ammo, so I should be aiming for the head. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for your contribution. My god, I'm gonna die. I can't believe I'm alive. What is this? Let's go use some of these cluster shots. You know what? It's too slow, and we're about to die. Let's not do that. Sticky ammo on the head seems like a good idea. But yeah, notice I only have like 2 clips for sticky ammo, but I can fire off like 4 with siege mode before I overheat. Please show off your head. There it is. Your weird retractable head. It's like a tripod almost. I think the little guys are absorbing the shots. Oh, we still got them. We're good. And now your head is nice and exposed. So honestly, it's like as a longtime bowgun user, I didn't go as heavy into bowgun. Daka. Yeah, it's so fun. I wasn't as heavy into bowgun like I was with greatsword in the other games, but I did like it enough in Monster Hunter 4 where like I had a new character where I went through literally the entire game with like solo play and using a heavy bowgun. And I really didn't like the changes they did in World, you know? It just felt less like the weapon that I enjoyed playing. Now it feels like the best of both worlds, because you get the quality of life stuff with the heavy bowgun, but also you could just go apeshit with shots. It's so great. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but honestly, it's like, what's there to talk about? You just shoot gun, feel good. You know, that's all I got. I'm a simple person, and I'm easy to please, I guess. His big scary explosion egg is out again. Kind of looks like Bagel Goose a little bit. Let me just stay really far back while the other guys distract him. Then that way, when he starts attacking me, I'll know it. Like a fire hose. Uh-oh. Now we have to go. Fucking awesome. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. I can't believe that missed me. Oh, I also have a evade extender on this set, which is probably why I'm getting away with bullshit I really shouldn't. Honestly, playing like this online would be, like, more than a little dickish. But because they're robots and they don't have feelings, it makes it a lot more simple to play selfishly. Yeah, okay. Are there bugs that can roar? Because I know, like, the chirping noises that bugs make are, like, them, like, rubbing their wings or legs together or fucking whatever. Like, a spider roaring is real. It doesn't even scare the arachnophobe in my brain. I'm more confused. It's like when you see a Tyrannosaurus Rex meow. Like, you know something is wrong. I kind of want to see that now. Nah. Miss me with that shit. No. Okay. At least being super far away, it is really obvious when you're being targeted. Nope. Well, at least I didn't get hit by the hard-hitting part. What does that mean? Oh, he's just exploding. No big deal. No, I'm gonna get hit. I don't know why that didn't one-shot me again. So it did like twice, and I really thought that was gonna be it. No! Okay. Dude, it's really obvious when you're about to get targeted. Also me, I just get hit by the same move 3 times in a row. I don't know, I'm playing really sloppy because I'm not even trying hard. I'm just having fun. Showing off the cool new stuff. Oh, he's asleep. I don't even know what the weak point is on. I guess I could bomb your head. That seems... What about you guys? Are you putting down bombs? No, you're getting distracted by the small. They're just kind of running around doing whatever. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Oh wait, Fiorain dropped bombs. There we go. See, and I rolled through the roar and I got my whole ammo clip back. Did they just use a flash bomb? Because I don't remember there being, like, flash bugs around here. Because, like, I don't know why they would do that. But, you know, at least he's not paying attention anymore. Oh yeah, I could swear they made shrapnel ammo a little bit better. Like, it does, like, really respectable damage now. Like, shrapnel ammo was the one new ammo type this game added, where it's, like, pretty much you don't even have to aim at the monster. It's like spread shot, but it aims for free. And actually, like... Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, I got a little too easy breezy on that one. As much as I love bowgun, I basically have to learn it again. Because it's that new kind of content where it's like it changes the weapon to a degree where like you have to break old habits and pretty much relearn it. Which it's worth it, because hammering shots feels good. Besides, I've been on the gun for a bit. Let me use something else now. What was it? Oh yeah, Steve Alosa's my set. No, I didn't save it. Damn it. Okay. Ah, shit. Avert your eyes from the screen if you're worried about spoilers. I have to change my armor sets. Why didn't I save my loadout? There's Barryoth. Okay. Alright, now I'm on the deco screen, so that shouldn't be too bad. I feel so dumb. Was I just, like, half awake last night and I just didn't think to, like, save my loadout? Oh, well. At least I remember the parts I used. So that goes there, that goes there. Where are you again? No, I want evade window. There we go. That's why I have more iframes. Oh yeah, I need a new... Don't bully my talismans, because, like, I have, like, infamously bad luck in every Monster Hunter game. Like, be it with, like, charms and relic weapons in Monster Hunter 4, or, like, talismans in this game, or decorations in World. Like, I just get screwed every single time. But it's okay, I got a good enough deco, which is just level 2 critical eye with a level 2 slot. Let's see, what did I have on you again? I think I had attack boost. Wait, no, I need 2 more levels of critical eye. Oh yeah, right, no, that was the other mistake. I need to swap out my Rathalos braces with a Centaur. There we go. Yeah, and that still has the deco on it, because I'm not a complete moron. There we go. Now we have max level critical eye. Now I need to remember the rest of my build. I think I need 1 more level of weakness exploit, but I only have 2 decos, unfortunately, and they take a second to grind. I guess I could do... No, wait, I had critical boost in here somewhere. There we go. No, wait, I already have it equipped. What am I missing? Sorry if this is really boring. I'll try to not take too long with this. Screw it. I'm just gonna... Oh, wait, I only have one level of weakness exploit. I had another one. And for you, we'll put... Just put an attack boost. Why not? I have enough of them. I'll make a good build later when I have the time and effort to make something new. Give you, like, a level of win, because why not? Hey, Akane, what's up? Hey, Cardinal. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just kind of sleepy today. That's because I've just been running around all day and I forgot to eat. Until, like an hour ago. Oh my god, I'm using my old greatsword. There we go. Wait, oh my god, I'm so dumb. Hang on. I gotta equip Grand Golem again, because I actually put my decos on it when I didn't want to use it. I'm really head empty today, guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, I'll stop putzing around with my decorations in a bit. Alright, what did I need again? I don't remember what I had on. I had one of the weakness exploits on there. It was... Where is it? There it is. This exploit. And then that's about as good as it's gonna get. Let me save my loadout before I forget again. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna save over my... Wait, hang on. Oh my god, it was this build. I'm so stupid. Oh well, it's whatever. I'll just go back to that. How's Sunbreak? I love it. Like, I really liked Monster Hunter World before this. Or, oh Jesus, I keep calling it World without thinking. I loved Monster Hunter Rise before this, but I felt like I got bored of it a lot quicker than other Monster Hunter games. And this was just like, I can't stop playing it now. It's got so much stuff to do. And, like, it really went all in on the Switch skill system and added in some crazy new ways to play the game. If you're just showing up, I'll show you Surge Style again. It's probably my favorite thing in the game right now. I could try Ragna or Pyro Kaki again, but I don't want to be too bland. Let me just try something out. Let's fight Seragios, because I like him. Like, literally one of my favorite monsters in the series. So if you don't know anything about Seragios, he's a big stabby boy. And his weapons in Monster Hunter 4 would restore sharpness by rolling. I feel like they tried to nerf it in this game, but they did it in a way that actually buffed the shit out of it, to the point where it's probably going to be meta. So the idea is only Seragios weapons in Monster Hunter 4 could do the roll to sharpen thing. And, like, it'd give you, like, I don't know, maybe 10 points of sharpness every time you roll 3 times in a row, right? In this game, it's an armor skill, which means you can get it on decorations and on talismans, not just on the Seragios armor set. Meaning you can have it on anything with non-Seragios weapons. And it only works... Here, let me just let him roar, and you'll see what I mean. See? It just procced. So now it happens with only one roar, and it only works as a counter. So with, like, Evade Extender, which comes on the Seragios armor pieces I'm using, you're just rolling through everything, and you're just restoring sharpness. And, like... you just basically have infinite purple sharpness if you play a little conservatively. Like, even on Surge Style Greatsword, which, well, I kind of screwed up there. There we go. Which, like, is still faster than Greatsword, but it's slow enough where, like, if you can get a lot of, blade scale, procs in... Oh, Jesus. You don't even have to stop to sharpen. Because, like, Seragios hasn't been back since, I want to say, Monster Hunter Generations. I really wanted him to show up in Monster Hunter World. But I think they were scared about him being too meta again. But, like, legit, I think them trying to nerf it, they accidentally made it even better. Oh, yeah, and also I fight like Guts now because Greatsword is even more fun. Look, almost down to white, and now I'm back up to purple. This skill is awesome. Go. Oh, well. I keep getting a little too, like, cocky. And, I just take hits I don't need to. But, like, seriously, like, when I was trying to break in this skill, like, I was practicing on Diablos, which is a monster I know really, really well. And it was just, like, sharpen, sharpen, sharpen. Like, just dodging through all of his attacks, and I felt like a god. Oh, whoops. And I guess he's asleep again. Are you guys gonna remember that bombs exist? Yeah, there we go. I think only Fiorane does it. Jai just likes to watch, so he's just gonna do his own. So once again from the top, the thing with Surge Slash is it removes your level 1 charge, and instead you get like a really aggressive greatsword combo, which makes you just fight like Guts from Berserk pretty much. And, like, you get, like, a bunch of new moves depending on what move you like to do. I like doing this one where it's, like, vertical slash. Oh, I need to not get hit. There we go. Vertical slash, round slash, and then uppercut. Because you get a lot of hits in, and that uppercut hits like a dump truck for whatever reason. But, like, again, I did two I did, like, you could do, like, round, round, round. Oh, whoops, I'm bleeding. I didn't realize it. I'm about to die. And I can't run away, because... Okay, never mind, they healed me. Like, instead, like, I did 3 rounds, and then I can go in, and instead do uppercut, 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 which is slower, but does really good damage. Or you can mix it up depending on how you want to do it. Here, actually, let's do it when you guys can actually see it. You could do vertical, vertical, vertical. You could do round, round, round. And that one is very Guts. Or you could do 3 uppercuts. And the uppercut is a great starter, too. Especially if you have your weapon out a lot. Because it gives you a little bit of, like forward. Oh, and the tail came off. I didn't even notice. Which, I'm a subscriber. Stop with the ads. I wonder if Twitch changed something. Because, like, I did fuck with the ads briefly, but I made them, like, really rare because I don't like them. And I wanted to see if it would make a difference. I should really just turn them off. I'm real sorry about that. If you're a subscriber, it should not be fucking showing you ads. That's horse shit. I really wish I could use an ad blocker on Twitch. I don't know if that makes me a bad person or what, but like, ugh, I hate them so much. And it makes me scared for the future. If it's like, if there's like un-ad blockable ads, then like, what are you supposed to do about it? Oh, and also I guess Seragios and Basarios are just vibing together. Hey, can I borrow you for a sec? Okay, I guess not. Oh, now they're gonna fight. Fight, fight, fight. There we go. Thanks for doing my job for me. I really hate mounting Basarios. He's really not a good mount monster, but I'll take what I can get. Yeah, look how long that takes. It's absurd. I'm like, yeah, it does 800 damage, but like... It takes like most of my life to do that. I'm just gonna do the Punisher. Who cares? It does sound really crunchy, I'll admit that. It's got a good crunch to it. Wow, he's like fucked up. Except for his head. I need to break that. That's what this baby's for. Don't roar. Okay, that's fine. Please break. There we go. That was all I wanted. So I think his rare drop has a bit better chance of dropping if you break the head. I don't like the way you're looking at me. Oh, he dropped so many fucking parts. Oh. Please no. I'm not even bleeding right now. I'd like to keep it that way. I just want all your stuff. That's so wrong. There we go. Oh, and also they kept Seragios' weird quirk of he sounds like a really angry bird for whatever reason, and I just find that really funny. I don't know if I'm thinking Dragon's Dogma again, but I could have swore there was a monster that literally sounds like a chicken. I need to remember, because it was something I found very annoying. Not annoying, very amusing. Oh yeah, another weird quirk of the monsters in Sunbreak. I don't know why it's like this. So I cut off the tail, but you wouldn't be able to tell because only the tip, like the very tip of it came off. So he could still hit you with tail attacks. It's not like Rathian and Rathalos where like they're just gimped without it. And I feel kind of mixed about it because I like the tail. Oh, nice. I like the tail cuts in the Monster Hunter series. It actually feels like you're whittling them down, and it's like a huge tactical advantage. Now, without the tail, it just, I don't know, you barely even notice. And it's also harder to find because it's not like a big slab of meat like it used to. Don't leave. God damn it, you're leaving. And yes, even though I was just praising the Seragios armor skill for like, oh, you barely need a sharpen. Well, if you're like doing a lot of traps and stuff and you're not dodging attacks, you'll still need a sharpen. But that's what the dog is for. It's so like trivially easy to sharpen in this game. So like a basically free sharpen isn't what it used to be like in previous games. It's more just a nice thing to have if you can fit it into your build. Oh, he's just tired. Big boy had a big day. Oh, come on. I dodged through that. That should have counted. I don't know what your plan was, but... Good job, you do this. Get in the trap. There we go. He's already tired, so he'll be in there for a minute. Is purple sharpness new? No. Every Monster Hunter endgame, purple is the highest you can go. Which means, like, you will bounce from the fewest things, although there's some exceptions, like Basarios and Zora Magdaros in Monster Hunter World, where you're just gonna bounce no matter what. It also gives you the highest sharpness modifier, because like sharpness isn't just for like, you know, cutting through thick monster hides. It's also it affects your damage in a really big way, and purple is like the tippy top of the mountain. In fact, there's an armor skill in this game which is meta, and I know for a fact it is, called like, I believe it's called Grinder S or something like that. Where if you raise your sharpness up 2 levels, like say if I were to go from purple to blue and I go all the way back up to purple, then I get like a new like extra layer of sharpness, which just ups my sharpness modifier. So that way I do even more damage. I hate it when you do. I love Seragios so much. It just feels so cozy fighting him again. I ground him so much in Monster Hunter 4. Like, literally one of my favorite monsters. Like, I've seen some people say he's, like, annoying, but for me, it's like coming home. He's like a very sharp, prickly home that doesn't like me very much. So it was like my home back when I lived in Texas. Ah, I'm about to get killed by my home. This analogy is falling apart. But yes, all that to say, purple is not new. Oh my god. Can you please stop doing that? At least I'm not bleeding. There we go. Goodbye, Steve. You'll be missed. Oh yeah, in case you were confused by why people call Sergio Steve, before the release of Monster Hunter 4, because Sergios was the flagship monster of not 4 Ultimate, but original 4. Man, I'm getting stunned by the roar. Please just let me sharpen. There we go. Before the release of Monster Hunter 4, a Capcom rep was talking about Sergios, but the English name wasn't established as Sergios yet, so they just jokingly called him Steve. And then, even after he was revealed as Sergios in the West, it just kind of stuck, and people just keep calling him Steve. Cause like, look at him, he's fucking Steve. Well, he's not Steve anymore, he's dead, but like, you know, that's a Steve if I ever saw one. Move, Fiorain, you're ruining the shot! You lived in Texas? That must have been horrible. How do I say this? Yes and no. I mean, like, I moved out in 2016, and, you know, to avoid uncomfortable real-world talk, that was just in the nick of time for, like, very specific world events. There were some really nice people down there. In fact, I never met a gay couple in person until I lived in Texas. I had a couple coworkers that were a lesbian couple, and they were very, very sweet. Pretty much I lived in, like, a really small, like, miserable meth town that nobody was happy in. It's kind of like when you're working a really crappy retail job, but all your coworkers are cool. It was pretty much everyone in this shared misery trying to make their lives a little bit better, and it was surprisingly cozy. Of course, I wasn't happy there, and I missed my family, which is why I'm back in my hometown and happier for it. But it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Also, I got to visit Houston, which is a actually really cool city. Like, I don't want to go to Texas again, but if there's anywhere I want to go, it's probably going to be Anime Expo in... I think that's in... Not Houston. Wait, I'm getting confused. What was the capital of Texas again? It's Austin. Austin is the cool city. Houston is kind of nightmarish. There was a weird thing where, actually, here's a fun story. I ran into a Texas person at work, like, a week ago. I could tell, because they, you know, like, some people have, like, big hometown spirit, and this person in Ohio was wearing a shirt that was just like, Texas! Like, in big old letters. So I asked a stupid question, joking, like, hey, so are you from Texas? And they're like, yeah, how could you tell? And I'm like, you know, just a hunch. And I asked them, it's like, hey, when I was living in Texas, the Dallas-Fort Worth area was just under constant construction, was like fucking miserable to drive in every time. Is it still under construction? And she just kind of looked down and she said, yeah. And I'm like, that was like 7 years ago. Why are they not done yet? That's so stupid. Like, whatever the fuck they were doing there, I probably could have done it myself in that span of time. I don't know, but that's their problem, I guess. And also, honestly, the one thing I really liked about Texas, I was expecting to hate the weather because, you know, it's pretty much the desert. The summers are way better than in Ohio because, like, up here, it's hot and also humid, and humidity just really cranks up the heat and just makes it completely fucking miserable. Whereas, like, in the desert, you generally get a drier heat with, like, no humidity. So even if it's, like, over... Like, it would have to be, like, 110 or 120 degrees before, like, it gets as bad. It was really tolerable, actually. What else? I haven't done this one. Let's go fight Anjanath. But yeah, then, of course, you know... I definitely don't want to go to Texas these days. So, like, you know, hearts out to you if you still live there, because it doesn't seem fun right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go avoid that before my scare all my followers away. I am not a political channel. Don't worry, I'm not going to start ranting or anything. I'm just sharing experiences from when I lived there. Oh yeah, and also, I forgot, here's the other new biome. Or rather, I say new in big air quotes. This is the jungle, which was a map in Monster Hunter 2. And they showed it off in a trailer alongside the reintroduced Espinaz, which was another monster that hadn't been around since Monster Hunter 2. And it's like this like really cozy. It almost looks like Monster Hunter 3, kind of. Like this really nice tropical island that's like oddly small, actually. But I kind of like it because, you know, at least you don't have to walk for ages. Like, I still think hands down my least favorite map in the entire series is the Ancient Forest in Monster Hunter World. Because, like, it was impressively large and it just goes up for miles. But then it's like, if you're fighting something like Rathalos that can just, like, fly away and it's just fucking gone, you're going to be walking for, like, 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes. Oh, there you are. How did I walk past you without noticing? Hey, don't yell at me like that. Alright, it's Anjanath time. Let's go. But yeah, no, I do like my smaller maps in Monster Hunter. Because again, the best part is the fighting monsters, to me. So, like, while I like the spectacle of the Ancient Forest in Monster Hunter World, it's like, grinding in it, like, the longer you spend in there, the more you hate it. And that was also why I was really happy when Iceborne came out and the new maps were, like, overall shorter. Like, much, much smaller. I almost died. Thank you for healing me, cat. Okay. Do I have fire resistance? I was expecting that to kill me. Oh yeah, another weird thing this game does, monsters in G rank are like absolutely fucking massive. Almost a little too massive, because like you saw things like the tail whip where he went right over my head and I didn't even need to stop what I was doing. Hey, cut that out. I want to hit you. Now, of course, because they're so big, they usually hit like a dump truck when they do, but like, you know, you also get really lucky with, oh, speaking of. I'm getting distracted by the Lucky Life, but I don't really need Anjanath parts for anything, so I don't know. Okay, that shows for sure. Fiorane just does, you know, she just puts down bombs. She doesn't actually set them off. So let's just send him on his way. Oh, so perfect. He got up right into the pitfall trap. That's like some Home Alone type shit. Or I guess it'd be more Home Alone if it was a shock trap. And then you go like, ah, ah! He turns into a skeleton. That would be good. Oh, why did you fall over? What happened? Did you trip? I'll just take your tail, I guess. I had World and bought Iceborne, but I never got around to going back to it. I do like it. There were some fights I really hated that I'm not going to talk about due to spoilers. But there was some good stuff in there, too. They also kind of limited Monster Hunter World's really nasty penchant of, like, World had a bad habit of, like, oh, you have to collect footprints for, like, 5 hours before you can unlock the new monster. And when Iceborne came out, they were like, yeah, we're going to reduce the amount of time you need to collect footsteps because it was a bad idea. And, like, nothing in Master Rank that I remember does it. Like, you just get quests like it's a Monster Hunter game. Uh-oh, Rathalos is now here. Oh wait, it's Rathian. Goodbye, have fun at school. What if Rathian just flew away with him? That would have been sick. I have to go, my planet needs me. Anjanath was never seen again. I don't know, if you have Iceborne, like, I think it's worth going through. let's get some Rathian parts and then bonk him. There we go. Now let's go back to the guy I actually want to be with. Oh my god, the fish in the water are damaging Anjanath. And like, 17 per tick isn't that much, but like, when there's that many fish, that's pretty respectable damage. See if I can get one more hit before the timer wears off. Good enough. Oh my god, wow, he just knocked him way far away. Here, let's go break your nose. There we go. I do appreciate Anjanath having a big, obvious, literally glowing weak point. It's amusing. Wow, yeah, I'd get the fuck out of there too if I went flying and broke my nose. Of course, I'm not gonna get anything good. Where's the Rathian stuff? Do monsters that aren't part of your quest not drop items anymore? Because, like, normally when you Wyvern Ride and attack other monsters, they drop, like, parts for you to collect. But, like, I didn't get any Rathian stuff, really. That's fucking weird. I mean, I guess they had to nerf it, because, like, shinies are a good way to get really rare drops, so, like, that's why it was just always worth it to, like, Wyvern Ride monsters, even if they're not a part of your quest, because it's just free parts, you know? Oh, okay. God, he's falling down so much. It's like he's throwing. It's like a wrestler throwing the match. Well, and now I just made him lighter. Listen, I am not a vet, and I know dinosaurs even less, but wouldn't, like, cutting off something's, like, tail, like, really mess it up? So you're effectively cutting off part of their spine, right? Now, like, of course he's still gotta fight, because, you know, it's a video game, and our boss fights need to work, goddammit. It's the whole franchise. But, like, that's something I always thought was weird. I wonder if that's partially why you only get, like, a sliver of them when you do tail chops in this. Aside from, like, you know, balance or something. That's, like, a pretty good slab of meat we took off of him. Oh yeah, by the way, I know I was showcasing a bunch of the new stuff that was unveiled in this game, but, like, unfortunately, I don't like the greatsword counter very much. That's why I'm still using, like, the run in and ignore damage move. It's just too good. It's too good, you know? It's not my fault they made it too good. Speaking of, please enter this trap. Good job. Good stuff. Holy crap, how have I already been going for almost 2 hours? What should I do to end off this session? Oh my god, I got an Anjanath mantle. I can't really think of what to use it for, because I don't really like Anjanath weapons, but, like, shit, I have it, I guess. Maybe I'll just make an Anjanath armor set in case it ends up being, like, endgame or something. It's like, Anjanath gear, even though, like, I'm not a big fan of the monster or its, like, aesthetic, I mean, it's still, like, generally it gets pretty good skills. I know in G rank in this, sorry, fuck, I keep calling it G rank without thinking. I know in Master rank in this game, it has a lot of good attack up skills. This is so silly. I really wish they can let you skip your dog petting animation when you finish the quest. Because seriously, like, you save like 10 seconds by doing that. And otherwise, I pretty much just got shit on for my drops. What should I do? Wait, someone wants to talk to me. Oh, I guess someone wanted me to do that. Hopefully I can get this idea off the ground. Thanks a bunch, Hunter. For helping me out, I give Minile some details about upgrading a bowgun. Go bananas. What's Watch Dogs Howl again? I kind of forget. Also got like a shit ton of vouchers. Oh, and I guess you want to give me stuff too. Yeah, thanks. I don't know, what do I have in my wish list? Maybe I'll do like a high rank thing for fun. I need to fight Narwa, but that could be spoilerinos, so let's not do that. I could fight a Teostra. That's always fun. What else? I could fight Rajang, which is not fun. I don't really fight. I don't feel like fighting Camellios. I don't feel like fighting Magnamalo. Grinding for a Rathlos mantle is going to be completely fucking miserable. And I could feel it. I just fought Almudron. I don't want to do it again. Let's just do high rank Teostra. Why not? Because I really want to make its bowgun because it's just a big red cannon. And I'm kind of all about that. Hey, hang on. Where's the other dragons? Oh, there we go. I just had to go deeper. There we go. And Teostra is one of the older Elder Dragons, so I don't think anyone will get mad at me for fighting him. Wait, why do I have traps? He's an Elder Dragon. It won't work. Oh, my voice feels so gross and nasally right now. I'm so sorry. Oh, cool. I get more quest rewards. Again, because I've been singing... Oh, wait. Feline Weakener doesn't work on Elder Dragons now. Let's just do that, that, and that. There we go. Oh, yeah. Case in point. So, it may show as 90 and 85%, you know, activation rate, which seems like it's pretty good, but in my experience, anything below 100% isn't going to work. Seriously, it's like XCOM statistics. It's messed up. Something real quick. You know what I should have done if I were smart? I should have, like, opened a room so that way people can join if they want to. Oh well, I'll remember for next time, or if anyone else wants to do it. I haven't had anyone in chat ask about it, but, you know, I could probably do that. I had debated on hunting with my normal group, which would be fun, but part of my group is my brother, who I live with, and he would pick up on my mic and it would sound, like, really shitty. So I just kind of decided against it, you know? Besides, like everyone is streaming Monster Hunter right now. That's why I opted not to do it on the opening weekend, aside of being scared of being chargebacked. So I wanted to, you know, I want to do something else, you know? I don't usually enjoy streaming the games everyone is streaming. That's kind of how I felt about Elden Ring also. Actually, wait, you're closer to the sub camp. Let's just go there. I mean, that was why, like, in the middle of, like, all the crazy releases going on, you know, I was streaming, like, hey, look at this cool demo I found, you know? Although, in fairness, that Toho fan game, not many people showed up to it, but I don't regret it, because, like, I wanted to get as many eyeballs as I could on that game. Like, people know what Monster Hunter is, but, Artificial Dream in Arcadia, you know, that's a new demo, and I want people to goddamn know about it. Oh, there you are. Do you see me? Yeah, you see me. You're just... Are we just doing circles around each other? Alright, fine, just catch me. I don't even care anymore. Wait, why did you stop? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you totally saw me. That was why you roared. Also, the kind of surprising thing, even though I'm in G-rank armor, high-rank monsters, and especially elders, still do really impressive damage. Like, it's kind of astonishing. Now, of course, my damage will always be, like, improved because I'm using a really good weapon. But, like, it's not like other Monster Hunter games where if you go back to other ranks, you're, like, borderline invincible. Like, the Elder Dragons are still not to be fucked with. There we go. Good old blade scale hone. That was so dumb. I really should have just dodged through the explosions. But I got impatient. Where are you going? Why do you keep running? Oh, that's why. It's setting up a fight with Ragnakaki. I just can't seem to stay away from you this stream. Oh well, I'm cool with that. Oh boy, I can't wait to grind G-Rank Teostra and not get your mantle. Or actually, I forget if they have mantles or if it's just large Elder Dragon gems. At least I magically got rid of your fire. I'm happy with that. Ooh, I'm not sure if OBS is running like shit or if that's just the preview window. I think I remembered I wanted to turn down settings and then I just forgot to. It was weird. It was kind of an unrelated point. So like when I got home from running my errands, I like decompressed before I did my stream and like I ate something, and then I've been getting really into Mandalore gaming in his videos. I was watching him play a game called The Forest. Like he has like a 5-hour long VOD of him playing it, and he's like praising like, dude, this game looks so good, and like the darkness is really good in it. But like the compression quality of like the Twitch VOD, as well as it being on YouTube, like the video is almost like you can't even watch it. It's so like unintelligible. It's just compression garbage. It's pretty much just listening to a podcast, but it's a good podcast, so I'm enjoying that so far. And I'm kind of getting that vibe with the preview image, because if I download the VOD and it's just this, it's pretty much going to be the same thing. But I'm having fun and people are watching, so it must be doing something right. What do you think of the Steam Deck? My brother got one, as I said, and... Wait, hang on. I can't read. Let me focus, because I have no brain. What do you think of the Steam Deck? My brother got one. As I said, it seems to work really well. Maybe when I get a chance, I can give it a more in-depth review. I'm poor. I don't have one. I'm on the fence between, like, man, I don't go out enough to, like, warrant getting one. But I'm like, but I could play video game at work on my lunch break or on the toilet or something, and that would be great. And also, you know, because you could sideload Windows onto it, like, if I, like, get around to, like, using Unity proper, I could, like, use Blender and shit on the go. So it's like, I don't know. It's Steam, so it'll inevitably go on sale. Kind of like all the other Valve hardware does. Except for the Index. I don't think that ever went on sale. So maybe not the Steam Deck, but I want to believe. It's like, I have a friend that bought one, and I'm going to wait on him to see, like, what he thinks of it. Because, like, if I save up, instead of, like, buying sensible things like groceries or a car, I could probably go buy one. But, like, I go back and forth between, like, that adult realization of, oh, I don't need it. I don't need it. I really don't need it. But I really want it, though, you know? It's so cool. Because, like, kid me would have lost my mind. Because, like, pocket computers, ignoring, you know, the fact that smartphones are pretty much the real version of that. Like, a pocket Windows PC I could use to play video games is, like, pretty much my dream. And, you know, surprisingly, Valve seems to be upholding its promises. Like, Valve has a really, really long history of, like, not doing its promises. Like, you know, it promised a rework of Artifact, and instead it killed that game. It promised a heavy update, and now TF2 is borderline dead. It promised all sorts of changes to the Steam backend, which have never been done. It promised to fix Steam Greenlight, and instead they just axed the whole program. A lot of stuff like that, but, like, customers seem to be happy. They seem to be, like... Oh, and also people were mad at the Valve Index because people were ordering those, and they had, like, manufacturing problems that they were, like, infamously slow to do anything about. That has not been the case with the Steam Deck. So, like, they've been fast, they've been stocking them a lot more, so people can actually buy the goddamn thing. All in all, it seems pretty good. It's just a matter of seeing if it's still a thing in, like, a year or so. Although one nice thing, speaking of YouTubers I've been getting into, I follow a YouTube channel called ETA Prime. He does a lot of like tech stuff, right? And he's been following a lot of these like new like pocket PCs. Basically Steam Deck knockoffs, right? Because, you know, now that the Steam Deck exists, there's like other like PC manufacturers trying to do the same thing. So it makes me wonder, like, do I want a Steam Deck or do I want to wait for the better Steam Deck to come out? Either from Valve or from another company. And, you know, I know the obvious answer of, like, I could just get a laptop or something, but it's not the same thing. You can't fit a laptop in your pocket or in an awkward fanny pack, as is the case with the Steam Deck. Because there's not a pocket big enough for that monster, unless you're, like, MC Hammer or something. Where's that tail? There it is. What I'm saying is, if I get one, I'll be very happy. I want one because I'm a child at heart. I want things I don't need. I own anime figures. I have no right to be like, dude, I'm an adult. I know I don't need some things. But video game good though. You know what I've been doing instead though? I've been getting really into Parsec. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that did like no damage. Maybe I was wrong about the high rank damage thing. Like maybe just like some attacks that would be fucked up are just fine now. Alright, let's use the anger toads. That way he focuses on him for a bit. Jeez. Alright. Oh yeah, but in lieu of having a Steam Deck, I've instead been using Parsec to basically access my computer remotely. And so I've been playing Monster Hunter at work anyway, just with like a little bit of input delay and like lag, depending on how bad the work Wi-Fi is. Because, you know, cloud gaming is cool, but like for as long as internet in America is fucked, it will never truly take off. But, you know, that's been a good enough version of me feeling like I can use my computer at work. See, that's why I use the run-in move instead of the counter. Although the counter probably would have worked too, but, you know. The run-in, ignore damage move, that is a lot more forgiving than a counter. Team Greenlight was crap. It was a crap show after a while. Though its death had opened the floodgates for a lot more trash, but it did lead to some good stuff, like Veronica Cleans House getting on Steam. Yeah, pretty much. It's like everything else Valve has done, of like, it was fucked in execution because Valve hates working, but it did lead to some cool stuff getting greenlit. Like, I just mentioned The Forest. That was an early Steam greenlight success. Everybody knew Octodad. That was a big darling on there. What else? There was something else. Black Mesa. Black Mesa was Steam greenlight as well, and that game is great, even if it took a while for it to come out. It wasn't a terrible idea in theory, but, you know, it's like everything else, it's the kind of thing of, like, Valve just really needed people on hand to, like, actually watch it and make sure people weren't putting up bad stuff like viruses or hate speech or whatever. And, you know, people weren't using bots to abuse votes so that way their game can get on Steam or fucking whatever. It was a good idea done poorly is the nicest thing I could say about that. And that honestly can go for a lot of Valve, except they get to, like, run PC gaming, so what do I know? Like, I did not buy a Valve Index, but my brother had one, which meant I got to use it. And I remember both he and kind of I were very disappointed by it. Like, for a fucking $1,000 headset, it needed to be a lot better. Whereas, like, you know, the Quest came out, and, you know, it's Facebook, and nobody likes Facebook, but all the same, they made a really good product that's very affordable. So now Steam gets to take over PC gaming, but VR, unfortunately, is Facebook's game. Or Meta, I guess. I refuse to call it Meta. Facebook only calls itself Meta now because they don't want people to look up Google search results of Facebook doing fucked up things. So now we gotta wait for Meta as a company to do fucked up things, and then they'll change their name again because they're cowards. But that's something else. That's Monster Hunter. We've been going for a couple hours, and I think that's good enough. I'd like to go a little longer, but I have to go to the doctors again tomorrow morning. Not for anything bad. They want to run blood work and physicals and stuff because I'm scared of cancer. And they're like, oh, we can just give you a 1-over. So that way, you know, if you have cancer, we can catch it. And if not, you can sleep well. But they were only open like really early tomorrow morning. So I gotta try and get some sleep now. And also tomorrow I get my antidepressants again, so hopefully I won't be so spotty about missing streams because I just hate myself. I'll be a lot more peppy and energetic too. There's still a decent number of people here. I wonder who's streaming right now. See if I can raid someone. I keep missing Aw Shucks when he streams, and I feel bad because he raids me like all the time, but every time I think to like do it in return, he's just not streaming. I really wish I could return the favor. Maybe I can do that today. Nope, never mind. Nobody's streaming right now. Meta has so far been an awful waste of money. They're losing billions and it's nowhere near ready. Yeah, but it's Facebook, so they have like basically infinity money. So they don't have to care. It's like the Epic Game Store. Like, it doesn't... They don't care that it's a bad storefront and they know it. It's because it's the Fortnite launcher. So they could just, you know... They can just... You know, they could just ignore their problems and just work it out with pure money magic. No, it's just the one thing I want out of Meta is I want them to go all in on NFT technology, because that's like their big thing. Like, oh, it's like VR chat, but it costs money for morons, and you can do NFTs and whatever. And like NFTs are like dying really hard. I want them to go all in on NFTs purely because like then once it blows up for real, then in a bad way, once it implodes on itself, then they'll have this big dumb dud on their hand that they'll have to rework. Or maybe it'll backfire and Meta is what NFTs needed and now everything uses NFTs now. So, I don't know. Never mind. I'm gonna go lie down. I'm very tired. Thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for coming out, Cardinal. Thanks again, Lich King, for the follow. Thanks again, Zarek, for the raid. You guys are great. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow once I have my happy pills in me. Take care of yourselves, okay?